Angelo, talk for me.
I stabbed into my sushi and the bottom part of it fell apart, so now there's bits of crab meat in the tray. I have to pick up.
Slurp it.
No.
Talk
because
Angelo.
I still have sushi on the fork that I really want to eat, but I have to talk right now.
Okay,
and
you're all
there's
good.
like
Brandon, go ahead, talk for me.
Let me consume. I need the crab. I want the crab.
Alright, let me get it for you.
Crab.
Alright, here you go.
Tyler, talk for me.
Talking.
Talk a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Oh my god. Okay.
I know it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
On the spot.
On the
That's how I feel.
Hey Tyler, what's your thoughts on sushi that breaks apart?
Inevitable.
Damn.
Damn.
That's deep.
Alrighty, thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Logan, go ahead and talk for me. That is not talking. What are you playing?
That is speaking. Huh?
What are you playing?
Hades.
Hades?
Can you hear it through my headphones?
No, I can hear you fucking clickety-clacking with your controller.
I'm getting my ass beat.
Real.
Honestly,
once this run is done, I'm gonna get off.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, mood. I can't play those games for shit.
I have a really good run going. The only issue is casting times.
I see.
Ah!
I might keep you quieter than most people.
That is fair.
Well, because you keep constantly moving your microphone, so you're either the quietest person on the Discord or the loudest
That's
person
why
on the
I
Discord.
said that's fair. I'm aware of what I am.
Okay.
I know what you are.
I know what I am.
I'm gonna go grab my blankie. Hey Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we might have a high energy scene coming up here.
Oh.
You know, because I'm currently being held at gunpoint and you're chasing me like a dog.
Okay, let me try and get in the moment.
Yeah, me too. I'm so eepy right now. I just want to chill out, eat sushi, drink Coca-Cola, be all cuddly and cozy with my slough. But...
I mean, we could go to gay, but like, I don't think you guys want that.
Gay?
Yeah, the other two in the corner.
Other two in the spot. Like, moves in their religion.
But yeah, I say the other gays in the corner because it's you guys that are currently being held by gunpoint, and then it's me and Aura
Bobert.
who are drunk in the tavern.
Yeah.
Hop in the roll 20. Let's go.
All right. Whip. God, I have so many tabs open.
Get your snacks, get your waters, get your dice. Get what you need.
Ah, shut up! Sorry, that was loud. Hi.
That was so fast, Jesus.
Sorry, loud noise.
I'm putting Maddie's in my house.
There, it's quieter this time.
Thank you.
It's just that it was really loud and it sounds like whenever your mic's like fucking up, you know? That loud, like, static sound. What the hell are you doing?
I love that
5
noise.
seconds, dude. It's always something with you.
Rat spinning just Freebird solo 10 hours. Save me.
I don't know. My personal favorite is 10 Hours of Silence, occasionally interrupted by Fleegu Gigu.
Yeah, it would be, huh?
My personal
Gigu rocks.
Is 10 Hours of Silence.
10 hours of Reaper.
With dropping metal pipe.
Oh my
That one
god,
is good.
please no. Mine's my favorite is the Taco Bell like dong sound.
Yeah.
That one's
That's
hilarious.
That is a classic.
For the final session for the campaign I did at my college with our D&D group, our final battle music was Fleegoo Geegoo on loop for 10 hours. And throughout all of it, we had in the background silence occasionally interrupted by Vine Boom. And it unironically emphasized a few points like
It always
perfectly
It
on
always
time.
does.
It's great.
It always
It knows.
knows.
For our sessions, especially in Wayward, for some reason, it just amplifies everything because it somehow,
were-
it like matches perfectly when it should be going.
It's beautiful.
I don't know
I
how
was-
it does it, but it does.
We were all on super low health. I went to use a higher, or not even. I was trying to get someone up with the cure wounds. And I'm like, they'll have a decent amount of health. And they go, what? My dice hits my dice tray. Vine Boom. 2 1s. I was so sad. I was so sad.
Alright, well, I'm not using these dice because they're rolling low today. That one's rolling high. That one's also rolling
excuse me.
high. Let's try this one. Nope, that one's rolling low. Alright, those two. Those two it is.
What dice are you using, Tyler?
The online one.
Okay.
Oh, we love the online one.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What?
The online dice.
Yeah.
Listen, for some people, it actually works really well, and
It
for
does,
some,
yeah.
it just doesn't.
It works great when I don't want it to, and horribly whenever I do.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds
colorful
alright.
like that, yeah.
The dice knows.
It's
It
just
always-
quirky like that, and I hate it
It's just-
for it.
The online dice literally has a personality.
Yes.
It really
Yes.
does.
I'm not convinced that there isn't something in the code that makes it run better for whoever has the DM tag in that session.
Like it finds out
It just knows.
through whatever method.
There's a reason why whenever I'm DMing, I still use physical dice because at least it's fair, I feel.
Yep. Yep.
I feel like it's more fair if I use the physical dice.
Way, way fairer. Speaking of fair,
No.
shall we reach your fair judgment?
Can you give us a recap first?
I know, I'm just asking if you're ready.
Oh, no, but we'll pretend like I am.
Okay. Last time on Seaworthy, a lovely band of wannabe pirates had just made it to Morrison Cove across the Mundit Sea. Finding your way through this stream of water that was almost created out of thin air through these large pillars that come out of the ground, stone structures that almost make the sand of the sands cease, and it turns it back into flowing, beautiful water. And as you arrived on the coast, approaching port at Elrich Reach, you found a nice goblin woman who promptly noticed how bad Kona looked in terms of health. After a little bit of testing and a little bit of finding out his condition, seems like he's pretty malnourished, almost like he's being drained. But if he's given the chance to rest, naturally he should be fine. And with that information, and unknowingly meeting the creator of the cure for the Blight, Remen Cosetta, you guys make way towards the inn. Finally settling for a nice room for everyone to take rest in and decide to drink the night away. And as you guys go into party mode and enjoy the festivities, Bobert ends up getting hit on just a little bit by the barkeep. And with his poor asexual goblinness, he made his way promptly out of the inn. And as Yeshua chased after his ill-prepared friend, they made their way towards the Dunwick Manor. Seeing the name in the front post, Bobert decided to make his way into his new home. Whatever means necessary. And as the night reached ahead, and eventually Rosalie and Aura went after the two, Bobert attempted busting open the door on the second try after failing, leading to his leg flying into an open air as the door flung in on its own, and a double barrel to his head. Welcome back to Seaworthy.
Oh my gosh. I forgot I did that.
Which part?
Yeah.
It's okay, you're just staying in character, it's fine.
As you make your way through the open door, Bobert,
Oh, we're
and
starting
now,
here.
in front of you, your eyes meet a long metal pole with two exits. You look up to a tall elven man, yet with very gruff facial hair. And as he looks down at you with this very hostile look in his eyes, what do you think you're doing there?
DM, I believe I recasted. I recasted Thunderwave, didn't I? I have 3 spell slots used up.
I remember you were going to cast the Thunderwave to open the door
Yes.
after banging on it and failing. And he swung open the door and aimed the gun at you before you cast Thunderwave.
Oh, I see. Can I cast?
Are you still wanting to cast Thunderwave?
Yeah. First level.
Well, this is when Bobert dies, I guess, this
Alrighty,
session.
hold on. Let me,
DM, I'm making a dumb decision.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh, that's 17 plus 2, DM.
Alright.
Should Yesh roll initiative because he's there too?
Oh, sweet. Yes, would you like to roll initiative? Or would you like to not be a part of this?
If I remember, I started to run away. You know, I have greater walking speed than Bobert. So
I swear I remembered that.
So I might be a part of it. I'm not opposed to it, but you know, Bobert, you're gonna have to handle at least the first couple rounds with that person.
Honestly, valid.
Very, very fair.
Alrighty. Bobert,
Yeah.
so you got, was that a 19 or 20?
17, 19.
19. Bobert, as you charge up your Thunder Wave, this guy's, as he has a gun in your face, you see he is taken aback by it, and like begins to pull back, almost like he's about to swerve out of the way. And behind him, as you see him move, you see a fairly built woman.
Oh no.
Seems almost orcish.
Oh no.
With a with this brown hair that kind of flows down into braids, and in a nice nightgown, walks down down into the hallway that you're in, and snaps. And as she does, you see this bracer that she wears on her arm sends out this pulse. And what level did you cast it as?
1.
You see your thunder wave is dissipated.
Counterspell's a hell of a drug.
It is.
This poster
What's
brought to you by
going on down
Shadows
here?
Again.
Bunch of hullabaloo this late at night. Jarvis, who's the goblin? I wish I knew who the goblin
You
was.
Just pass
Trying
out.
to kill me.
Just pass out to you.
As he aims the shotgun at you again.
Can I just die? Let me just curl over and pass out from something.
Dying is a free action.
How the fuck is this weird little goblin gonna get out of this?
Bro, why do you keep digging deeper?
I don't know. Would have been that Jaeger bomb I drank.
And as he points the gun at you again, Bobert,
Passed out.
you promptly pass out.
Yay!
Yeshua, would you like to do anything?
I guess I'll start running back to.
You make it back.
Wait, do you run back to the tavern?
Are
or
you trying to run back to the
whatchamacallit?
tavern, or are you
Or the
trying to run
estate?
back to Bobert?
Yeah, I run back to Bobber because he fixes the ship, and that would kind of be problematic if he died or something.
Okay. In the time that you ran and came back, it barely anything. You make it back to Bobert. Would you like to do anything?
Wait, so is Bobber knocked out?
Like, you run away after Bobert charges a thunder wave. Is thunder wave, and then you see him pass out.
Oh,
And then promptly run back.
can I grab him?
If you would like.
Okay, I grab him.
You pick up Bobert. And what are you doing here? Bunny boy? It's about to be rabbit season, god's damn it.
Is what?
He points the shotgun at you. Now get off my lawn, you nighttime ruffians. But there's gonna be hell to pay.
I run away, just like she told me to.
Okay. You
And
you carry
Wait,
Bobert off.
I'm not scared of her. She can shoot that gun and I'll deflect it.
Oh. That's
But
right,
I won't
because you
run
have
away
monk
because
things.
she can
Yeah.
punch me.
The orc woman has been like silent since she came down here. She looks groggy as hell, half awake. And the elven man with the shotgun just kind of watches you in his crosshairs as you leave. You get the sense that his eyes are on your back the entire time.
Someone who chooses not to wear armor in a setting where armor is like the peak of defense is already scary. Watching them grab your bullet out of midair and throw it back at you is fucking horrifying.
I would like to remember this place though, so I can come back at another time.
Roll history
Easy.
advantage.
It's like right down the road.
Well, we have
Okay.
the deed or
Also,
whatever,
in the
right?
area, this is like one of the largest buildings in the
Yeah.
area.
I wanna convince everyone else to come here once we're to safety.
Actually,
so that we're not
wait.
outmanned.
Now that I think about it, who actually held on to the deed to the estate?
Believe you did.
Was it me?
Probably.
If not that, then it might be in the bag of holding.
It might just be in the bag of holding.
I
Well,
don't
let me
have
check
it in my inventory.
Wait, you have it yet?
No, I don't have it.
Here, let me see. I'll check my inventory. Continue.
No, don't worry. It's like
it's
a quest
somewhere.
item.
It's a quest item. We can't lose it.
You can't lose it.
Let's go.
Yeshua, you make your way down the very well-kept lawn and back to the fence that you guys blew open, and promptly make your way down the street. Are you headed back to the inn? What's the plan?
Do I know the way back to the inn?
You're a little buzzed. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Okay. 8.
He 4 plus 4.
You forgore.
Really? But I ate though.
He ate.
You really ate a lot of liquor.
Okay.
Feeling a little dizzy, a little combobulated. You were so focused on chasing Bobert down alleyways, you didn't really make note of where you were going. So now it's
Okay,
you,
what now?
a knocked out Bobert, in the darkness of the night. And
Okay,
Cal,
can I attempt to go
don't
somewhere
know.
else?
Yeah. Which direction would you like to go?
I would like to go to a place with a lot of people in it.
Okay, so you're looking for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
This is truly a fucking night on the town when you're drunk as fuck. You don't know where you are. Your friend is passed out. You're fighting for your life in the streets.
I got a 20.
Never been in this city.
21.
21.
So
yeah,
I just
So
imagine
relatable, bestie.
I imagine Yes just hopping around with Bobber just being held straight above his head.
yeah, yes. It occurs to you that you're a rabbit boy with big hops, and you very quickly make your way up on top of building rooftops. And as these almost like apartment complexes, there's tons of them. All these buildings look like very, very set on group living. And as you hop on top of each one, from rooftop to rooftop, you scan around, look for higher populated areas, and you do find the street that you came from, where the inn lies, along with many others along the street, and many other taverns that are pretty popular. So you do see the presence of people.
Oh, okay, but I don't remember which inn that we were all at.
I will make you roll for it. You got a 21. Yeah, you remember which inn you're at.
Okay.
That'd be completely
Shit, do I have a name for the inn?
I don't remember the name. I just edit the session for it.
Alright, the
so...
Ironhide Inn.
Oh,
Okay,
we just know.
It is now called that.
sick. All right,
Nice.
Iron Hide. Typing that down.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and make your way back. Yes? No?
Yes.
Ah.
I busted
Yes.
the doors, by the way.
You
Carrying
bust the
Bobert
door of
above
the
you.
inn? Okay.
Hopefully I
Rosalie
walk in
and
on Rosalie and Aura kissing or something.
Rosalie and Aura,
Like you're
as
doing
you
it
guys
right
are
now.
having a lovely night and realized Yesh and Bobert were gone almost in the same few seconds. Yeshua bolts back through the door with an unconscious Bobert.
I think, if I remember correctly, Rosalie had like tried to get up to go to the door, fell, and then
Yes.
Aura decided to
Or
pick
just
her
picked them up and
like a bag of
nope,
flour.
you're staying here now.
Yep.
Like a bag of flour, and Rosalie was very saddened by this fact.
Yes. She's like, is that all I am to you?
A bag of flour.
Oh, I just a bag of flour to you.
You're like, why is it this way every time?
It's true though.
Yes, it's the easiest way.
It's not the funniest.
Because
one.
last time she tried to hold you a different way, she dropped you on your ass and you complained about it.
No, you let me go. You let me go. I was sitting on your lap. We floated up, and then you decided, you know what? She'll be fine, and you let go, and I fell.
I can
and
fly.
smacked
She
on the
can
ground.
fly. Kabonk.
That wasn't holding me, and then you lost your gripping. No, you literally let
drunk.
go.
Well, here's the thing. Aura was drunk, and this hasn't been explained to her. So,
You bitch.
in her eyes.
Doesn't even remember. Is that what happened?
Probably doesn't even remember, honestly.
Crazy.
Them Fey drinks do some wild shit.
And yeah, as you
Rosalie's
just
very
saved Rosalie
saddened.
from face planting, and you guys are about to make your way out to look for the two idiots. The two idiots return to you free of charge.
Yippee.
Well, maybe criminal charges, but
Oh well, that's what I expected.
I don't think Bobert's gonna remember this in the morning.
I have a feeling that Rosalie, like, Aura's walking towards the door, so Rosalie's face is back towards the bar and she can't see what's happening.
Yes.
but yes, Bobber is knocked out, cradled in the arms of Yeshua.
Wait, how is Yesh carrying him again?
How tall is Bobert?
I think like
About as tall as
30.
Rosalie.
Yeah, he's like a bit taller than Rosalie. He's like 3'5".
3'5".
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But also, please remember the chunk.
True.
okay, I'm carrying him like a shopping bag.
So like a purse?
like by the
Yeah.
clothes? Like the
Like with the backpack, that's funny.
I'm imagining that Bobert, the way that Bobert knocked out, and the way I'm carrying him is
Wait,
that.
doesn't Bobber wear
he-
suspenders?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, now I have to. That's a lot better than what I had in mind.
Bobber backpack.
Put it
Yeah.
in the backpack.
Make him the backpack.
No.
All right.
go.
Yes, you guys bear witness to the Bobber backpack.
Sick. Aura? Like you're
Yeah?
the one that sees it first, dude.
Any reaction
Yeah,
from
Aura
anyone?
wouldn't say shit. She's just like, funny.
Funny.
Or like Rosalie would feel her shift to look at it, but she wouldn't say anything. She'd just be looking at it.
Yeshua, would you like to let everyone know about the Dunwick estate?
No.
Should I choose to reveal the information, or do I choose to not reveal the information?
It'd be funny if you did. Just like the whole
While we're all in
situation
our drunken
right
state.
now. Yeah.
Sure, I'll say it. I'll reveal. Okay.
Right.
Where's Aura and Rosalie?
In front
In
of
the
you.
room.
Right in front of you. They were headed for the
God.
door.
I'm being carried over the
Oh.
shoulder of Aura.
Yes.
Oh, Aura and I both have luggage.
That was rude.
Damn.
Snoring noise.
But
Damn.
I'm more than just luggage.
Your
Okay,
baggage
okay.
even.
I'm not
okay,
baggage.
time to be serious.
Drilling sound.
Drooling sound.
Okay, hey y'all. Bobert and I, after I chased Bobert, we found a really big house. And we almost got shot in the face.
Oh, well, you've had an eventful day then.
Did you not?
I mean, I lost my two friends. They ran out on me, and then Aura helped me play the accordion, and then we heard a big boom, and I figured you guys were up to something, so I tried to get up, and then Aura picked me up instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't really go anywhere. And now I'm here.
Well.
You just see her head just kind of drop behind Aura's shoulder.
Oh.
Oh. But I think the big house that we were at, I think that was the Dunwick estate. But we couldn't stick for long because we were gonna get shot in the face. And as you can see, Bobert's passed out. He's a little squeamish. He's a little frail old man.
Well, if anything, we can go
Big snore.
We can maybe go visit in the morning with the scroll or the deed. Return it to them. The owners or something.
What if we sell it instead?
Sell the house back to them?
Maybe this. You know what? That's a better idea than what I had.
That wasn't a suggestion, Yesh.
I
Ooh, it's their house.
I was thinking we were gonna sell it to someone else.
Oh. No, because
And then
there's
we watched
people
them try to
living
take the
there.
house, and then we take advantage of the situation.
Yeshua.
Super villain.
There's a whole villain.
Yeshua, there's people
We're the bad
living
guys.
there. Speak for yourself.
We're the bad guys.
Speak for yourself.
We're the bad guys, aren't we?
I'm not speaking for me. I'm speaking for the crew.
Yeah, exactly. Speak for yourself. I'm not a part of this.
I am not the crew.
Snoring noise.
Yeah, of course you're not the crew. You're the captain.
Doesn't honk me.
You're basically the entire crew. The captain is the entire crew.
The buck stops with you,
Basically.
Aura. You should know this.
No.
And then I guess you're not a very good captain.
Surprise
bonk.
snoring noise.
No wonder why you lost your other crewmates.
And as you guys are sitting there talking and constantly yapping out loud about your terrible intentions, you see like half of the bar is looking at you.
Bobert's just snoring loud like that's noise.
Is the bartender that was hitting on
Including the bartender that's like cleaning a glass and he's like squinting his eyes.
Well, to be fair, Rosalie has been yelling at Yesh like, no, don't do that. Anyway. Why do you have to hit so hard, Nora?
I didn't.
It hurts.
You're just sensitive, Ben.
You're sensitive. Emotionally.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I think you should take Bobber to go to bed, Yesh.
Okay.
Audible honk me.
Or you might. And she'll like look around at the bar. Like, are there a lot of people staring at us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like no one's even talking anymore.
Oh.
You guys are just at the front door, like yapping to each other real loud.
Oh. She'll like turn her head to Aura. Like, she can't even face her fully, but she'll like turn her head a little bit to like Aura's ear. You might want to do something to diffuse the people. Get them starting up again. Play something, I don't know.
Aura smiles and just looks at Rosalie and does nothing.
What?
Yep.
The plan is to do nothing?
Yep. Just see how she reacts.
Oh, okay.
Or just keeps looking at her.
And how many people are looking at us again? Just
Whole
everybody?
tavern.
The whole tavern?
Whole inn. It's like dead silent.
Interesting.
Every once in a while, there's like some mutters. You hear like halfling,
Halfling.
big red.
Wait, can I roll perception to hear like full
Weird ears.
conversations?
Weird ears?
Something about drapes.
Please?
Oh,
Something about flour. Go ahead if you'd like.
Why is this a good roll? It's modded 20.
Ah!
I know it.
You can hear from a table that's very close to you, where there's three goblin folk. They seem pretty in touch with the city. Probably grew up here. They look like they have like industrial jobs almost. They look like the very tired blue collar worker, as I'm explaining.
Yo, my people.
And you see they're like talking to each other. And it was like making music while they were, and they're just yapping a lot. It's really loud.
Or pecks Rosalie on the
Are
forehead
they-
and goes encore and continues
What the
playing.
fuck?
Why is they all holding each other like that? Like some weird folk.
Did you just set Rosalie on the ground again then?
No, she keeps playing with you in her lap.
What the fuck?
And
Interesting.
what's up with that one? Got big old fur ears.
Furriers.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Sora starts playing music again.
Hey Johnny, you think if I ask you, let me touch the ears?
Oh,
What
The fuck, Jeff?
the fuck?
the fuck?
What the fuck, Jeffrey? Fuck you on, sit down. And you two go back to sit down and start up an encore.
Rosalie
Aura,
will try to sing along.
would you like to roll with performance with advantage? Or
Wait.
Rosalie, would you like to roll performance with advantage? I think it would be funny if Rosalie did.
Yeah, I can do it.
That's-
Aura's like doing the thing from before where she has Rosalie's hands in and is like her fingers over hers. So yeah, go for it. Roll with
Alright.
advantage.
I mean, I'm rolling with advantage anyway because of the
The funny
potion.
juice.
Roll with supremacy.
Roll with performance. Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say?
Great.
Nothing. I forgot it existed, and I was like, "Damn, I can't do anything else." I forgot supremacy existed. I did say
I have,
It's something I
22.
made up because I like stacking things.
Listen, we
And I was
break
like,
it for
that's
this
our
for the
rule now.
gay. That's why. Anyway, it's 22.
Supremacy and deficiency.
gay wins,
Gay wins.
Okay, win.
and you guys begin playing a beautiful set.
And she sings along, or tries to, despite being drunk.
And as you guys sing along, you see the entire tavern erupts in a little cheer, and instantly goes back to their original business, or gets on the floor.
Rosalie kind of sighs a little bit, like whenever there's a break in the song, like, oh, thank God they're stopped talking.
They're done.
They're not
Yes.
talking about us, yay!
And you see eventually the bartender comes over, as I'm assuming you guys are back at the bar, on like a bar stool. And he kind of leans in. Hey, good on you for that.
For what?
We're not exactly the most welcoming. So if you do something weird, it will get noticed.
I mean, that's fair. Just trying
But hey.
to...
Who doesn't love me?
True.
Here's some coin for the night's festivities, too. And you see, he passes you guys 4 gold coins.
Oh, thank you.
Rosalie's
And
first
you see
commission.
Winks,
Let's go.
and he
Shut
makes
up!
his way back
She's
to
been
the
paid
bar.
before.
First musical commission.
But yeah, Rosalie smiles a little
Yeah.
bit and she like holds out her hand for him to shake.
He politely shakes. Which hand was it?
My right?
And did you have your glove on?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I do, but it still kind of shows. Because it doesn't get pulled up all the way is the thing.
Well.
Please don't see it. Please don't see it.
He
Please.
takes your hand, kind of looks for a little bit, and then kind of hesitates for a second, and then nods his head, gives you a wink, and then makes you back to the bar.
He knows.
Hands to another customer.
He knows. Even if he doesn't know, she thinks he knows.
Instant panic.
Aura sees her kind of panic slightly. But just continues to play like nothing's happening, pretending, just ignoring.
And would you guys like to rest for the night?
Yes.
Bobert says in his sleep.
When the sleep wants to sleep, you know you're fucking exhausted. It's been a long day.
And eventually the night closes and you all take a long rest.
Yippee!
Yippee.
All of my
Well
shit's
deserved.
back. Yeah.
Still a wanted
Before-
felon.
Let's
Oh.
go.
I don't remember it, so it didn't happen.
I would like to say, before that happens, I would like to imagine that Aura's still carrying Rosalie, especially now that we're going to bed.
Yes.
And, do you, like, help her get into bed at all?
She sets you down in bed, yeah.
Okay. Whenever you do that, she kind of, like, stops you for a second before you walk away. Rosalie just kind of, like, grabs your arm. Hold on, real fast. And she'll reach into her pocket. And she kind of, like, has her hand closed and holds out something to you.
Oh?
And if you reach out, she will place down the crit coin that she had been given a while ago.
Oh.
I don't think I need this too much. I've just been, I guess, looking at it mainly, and it doesn't really sit right with me. But it might bring you more luck than it's brought me.
Are you sure?
I mean, if you don't want it, I can keep it.
Well, I never said that, just... You sure?
Again, I just hope it brings you more luck.
I appreciate it. Nora will pocket the coin. Remind me what that does?
I
The
made you
sheets.
stronger. I have made you
The
stronger.
sheets.
I,
Yeah.
Give him
He's
an
recollecting.
outer.
Give him a
sorry,
second.
let me see you for a second. Thank you.
Foxfall Aura dies. It's very sad.
Thank you. Alright, you take the coin and instantly is struck by lightning. Oh no.
I'm not very lucky.
Hopefully it brings you more, like, gets struck by lightning. Well, I guess I'm keeping it.
Too
Aura,
much luck.
Aura,
Yes.
the golden coin, with this almost like it's molding, embroidery, where, you know, like the indents for coins, where like it always shows like a face or a symbol or whatever you stand for generally in the certain city where the coin works. This coin doesn't seem to have anything like that.
I kind of got it off of Deems back at the casino. I
Ah.
found it on him.
That feels thematic.
And while I
Thank you.
haven't been able to make it work for me, maybe you'll have more luck.
Here's to hoping. Thank you. He like pats your head.
You don't know how to be gentle, and she like shoves your hand away.
Uh-huh.
Anything else you guys would like to do for the night?
I'm gonna take my long rest now.
Alrighty. You all take your long rest and meet the bright day ahead of you the next. Bobert, you wake
Right.
up with the craziest hangover you've ever had.
Oh, fuck. I go back to sleep. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I was like, damn, I need to call off work at the mill.
For real.
Absolutely reset by that night.
Level 1.
Bobert, take away all 7 levels.
You got it.
Don't do that, don't do that.
I'm gonna be a fighter.
Reclass!
No, because I have 1 level in fighters.
Oh.
It's take away all my artificer.
Brother.
All of his lifelong knowledge down the drain.
Due to 1 Jaeger
Alrighty.
bomb.
Who would like to wake up first?
Nay.
There's 4 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll the d4.
Alrighty. Choose a number, 1 through 4.
3!
2.
4.
1.
Rosalie, you awaken.
Shit! How's my headache?
It's a bright day out. Your head's a little spinny. You didn't drink as much water right before bed as you should, but you'll make it through. You're getting used to this.
Okay. She's gonna go ahead and get up and then go check on Kona then.
Rosalie, you get up, prep yourself for the day, and make your way down to Kona's room. You knock on the door. Waltz right in.
Oh, she'll like knock on the door out of like courtesy and then push the door open if they don't answer it.
Rosalie, you knock on the door, and you hear a soft come in.
She'll push it open. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's he looking?
From what you can tell, he doesn't look worse. The only thing is the eye bags under his eyes have gotten bigger.
That's
Divine
important.
sniffer.
Your divine sniffer detects some fiendish activity.
More than usual?
About the same amount.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go ahead and close the door behind her. Are you feeling alright? At least better than you were yesterday?
Do you want the lie or the truth?
I'd rather have the truth.
The lie is, I feel amazing.
Coughs up blood.
And she'll like look over him, and he probably sees that her eyes flash a little yellow whenever she does let her divine sniffer, her detect good and evil, go off. And she'll walk on over. Kona, how long have you been feeling like this? Maybe not this bad, but in general, the tiredness, the...
Well, I found I was a little adverse to cheese a while ago.
I don't think that's related.
We can shelve it.
the fatigue, the tiredness, the drain, I guess.
And he looks at you, kind of in a side eye, Rosalie. Looks you in the eyes for a sec. And then kind of looks towards the wall. And you see his stare goes fairly cold. Listen, you don't want to know. All I can tell you is I'm fine. I will be fine. Just a little bit of a struggle.
That's the thing, Kona. I don't think you will be. You can keep lying to yourself, saying that you will. But seeing what I've seen and seeing how you are, I think we both know the truth, given the time.
Listen. There's no going back on some of the choices that were made in my life. Same for you, I assume. And I appreciate the concern. But I will be fine. This won't kill me. It's not meant for that.
What is it meant for?
It's the price I pay for something I was given. Okay? Something that's helped me and will help me as long as I give it what it wants. Simple as that.
If you're so sure, then I can't sway you away.
Much too late for that, friend.
I just know that I've seen where things like this, deals like this, where they end. What they can do, what they have done. And she kind of like looks at her hands a little bit. And I've seen the end when it doesn't work out. I just hope that you know what you're doing. And that the price is worth it.
Has been until of late. But that's how these things go.
And I guess best that I don't tell Aura. She kind of like scoffs at that, like a little snicker.
I assume that went without being said.
She knows something is up. Not the extent.
She is observant. I don't doubt it. What if she knew what was going on?
I would like to imagine that Aura like walks in at that moment. Just,
She knew what was going on, she might kill me sooner.
Fuck do you mean sooner? What's that supposed to mean, Ryan?
What? It's Kona.
Kona? Fuck.
Yeah.
You forget. Aura's mixing up crewmates now. Damn. How much have you had to drink?
Hangovers fucking suck when you're a dragon.
I thought you could get drunk.
It's hard to get drunk.
And yet you've managed.
When I really try.
Exactly. When you try.
Rolls eyes.
Anyway.
Who wakes up next? She'll be staying with Chet with Kona. Make sure he's okay.
Yeshua. You awaken.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful day outside. The birds are chirping. The goblins are
blooming.
working.
On days like this, kids like you.
Hell is burning.
To burn hell.
On days like these, kids like you should be in fucking school. What are you doing at home? Did you miss the bus again? We've been over this.
Doing your mom.
Doing your mom.
Who's awake besides me?
You have no clue. You are in your room. Well,
Oh.
with Bobert, I believe.
Big snore.
Oh,
Bobert is snoring loudly.
can
Like
I
a
carry
lawnmower.
Bobert again?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll sleight of hand.
Nat 20.
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
Oh,
Bobert, you're having the greatest sleep of your life.
out like a light, dude.
He's being carried by a bunny boy with probably a lot of soft fur. Of course, he's having the best sleep of his life.
Like you're on clouds.
While I had a
Nice.
fucking shoulder to my stomach.
She's not that bad with it.
You keep carrying me like a sack of flour.
Uh-huh. When you find one that works better, it'll change.
The humans called me a possum. I am not a possum. Sorry.
It's really fun.
The phrasing of how I said it reminded me of that scene from Hell of a Boss. Anyway, Yash.
Alrighty. Yes, you carry off Bobert. Where you headed?
I want to get breakfast.
Alright. You make your way down the inn stairs, passing by the various doors and what you know is Zora's and Rosalie's and everyone else's doors, and make your way down the stairs. You find that the inn is fairly populated this morning. A lot of people seem pretty groggy. Seems like they partied pretty hard last night. And as you walk into the tavern center, you see the barkeep nods to you.
Is it the same guy from last time?
Same guy from last time.
That's crazy. Anyways, honk shoe, honk shoe.
I sit Bobert's body on the chair next to me as I sit down.
Why am I getting weekend at Bernie's right
I
now?
was about to say that same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you sit down, Bobert, and then he kind of slumps, and then you take a seat. Well, good morning to you.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like, do you have a breakfast special for today?
No breakfast specials.
What the fuck?
I mean,
What do you
we do have our breakfast noodle bowls. That's a pretty unique thing to the city, but not
What
exactly
the fuck?
a special.
Who eats noodles for breakfast?
Oh, trust me, when you get these, you'll understand why.
Okay, let me get that.
Okay. Any for your friend?
Snoring
Bounces
sound.
over to the unconscious person.
I think he'll have a oatmeal. It seems appropriate for his age group.
And you see his eyebrow goes up. Uh-huh. Okay. That'll be 5 gold pieces.
I have to pay you for food.
Yes, that is how a transaction works.
Did you know she was like...
Are you sure you can't give me a discount?
Sorry, this is typical of, this age group.
Oh. Are you sure you can't?
Or if you younger, non-working folk don't exactly have the dough.
I mean, money's pretty tight these days. I don't have a lot, as you can see.
Tough. And you see he goes back to cleaning a glass.
No, please, I want to eat.
A buff game, you can just steal from Bobert's pocket, it's cool. Can you check the other pocket?
Check the other one.
Hey, you can't stop metagaming.
You're right, I'm sorry.
You're asleep.
Yeah, hug shoe.
Yeshua, roll me an investigation.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fuck, I got a 9.
You find some bits of cloth, some lint.
And more sardines.
Can I put it on the table? How much will this get me?
Some freestanding sardines that look shriveled up.
I put the sardines on the table as well. How much will this get me?
That will get you thrown out.
Oh shit.
As you see, you
look at my
pull up a
inventory.
dustpan and like this small brush, and he brushes it all off of his counter.
Can I give him my weed?
Your what?
You have what now?
His weed.
He did have weed.
You got weed, remember, guy?
No.
How about
No.
this, good sir? This
Slip
will
my
this will
mind.
definitely-
This is that good shit.
This is worth a good price in the land around these parts.
I actually don't smoke.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
don't?
okay. Let's go outside then.
Nope.
Alright.
Why not?
You love
I got asthma.
Oh.
Oh. F.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Damn, when do I wake
goes
up?
back to looking at my inventory.
Bobber, you wake up at your own volition at this point.
Okay.
How about I give you this banana?
Okay, I feel like at that,
How about
I have to wake up.
You eat that banana.
Where
No.
the fuck am
I
I?
came here for other food. I want the banana.
Bobber, you wake up. And you're right back where you started. You remember blacking out in this exact spot, and then you open your eyes again and you're in the same spot with the same person in front of you,
Oh shit.
but it's daytime.
What the fuck? Why is it daytime now? Where am I? Just... Oh shit, it's dark.
You're in the Ironhide Inn. Rise and shine.
Bobber, we need
Hey.
gold right now. We need
Oh.
gold right now.
Give
Okay.
me your fucking money.
How much?
Don't ask. 10.
Okay. I just take out 10. I just put it on the counter. Okay.
I give him the 5 gold and I pocket the other 5.
Bitch. I punch Yeshua. It does nothing because his AC is 50,000.
Yeshua's fur just moves out of the way.
You punch him square in the chest, and a hole just appears in your head. Fist goes through before it comes back out.
How are you so fluffy?
It's fucking horrifying.
Bro's Looney Tunes built. But you pass him the gold, and you see he instantly swipes it and makes his way into the back room.
Yes.
As you hear pots and pans begin to clatter.
Thank you, Bobert. Now I won't starve.
What did I just pay for?
Food. I got you an oatmeal. I think you like that.
Yeah, I like oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What a great friend.
He sounds so proud of himself. Piece of shit.
Can I also have water with that? My head is killing me.
Bobber, you blacked out that night. You open your eyes, you're in your bed, you plop back, and then you wake up back in the same place. That's crazy.
After?
Bro's teleporting. Either way, eventually, as time passes, Aura, you wake up. Would you like to do anything as you wake? Head straight downstairs, go check on Kona as well. Maybe Rosalie.
Yeah, double check on Kana, make sure my boy's okay.
Alrighty. Eventually, as you're sitting and checking in on Kona, Rosalie, you hear the door knock. Or Aura, if you choose to simply barge in. You can as well.
She knocks. She has courtesy, despite what you believe.
Despite.
Are you sure about that?
Right?
Yes.
Rosalie, you hear a knock at the door. And you hear Kona. Yes?
You okay?
Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm good.
Can I come in?
Welcome to.
She walks in. How'd you sleep?
Morning.
Morning.
I slept alright.
It was good.
I had better nights, but
Oh?
I'm alive. How'd you sleep?
Like a rock.
You normally do when you have a decently rowdy night.
Yeah.
You been drinking?
A little.
A little.
A little.
Your little is never a little.
Little for a dragon.
Your dragons and your pride. I'm glad to see you having fun. Anyways, does anyone know what time it is?
Well, as far as I know, it's morning. I have a clock on me or something that I can check.
You don't have a clock, but you do have just a sense keen of time,
Alright.
just by looking at the lighting.
Can I look outside and be like, ah, yes, it's noon?
Yeah, you look out and you find it's about mid-morning, almost to the evening.
What?
To the evening.
Almost to the evening, brother.
Or
We
afternoon. My bad. I get afternoon mixed up with evening. I get afternoon
Okay,
mixed up
got
with
you.
evening. I'm sorry. Almost to the afternoon. So it's like almost 12.
Almost 12, okay. I believe it's probably like 11:30.
11. Oh, fuck.
What?
And you see he like gets up promptly. You see him almost like crumble,
Nope.
and then catches himself, and then like leans down, gets a shoe, starts putting on the shoe.
Okay, well, do you need help then?
No, I'm fine. Put on a shoe. He says as he wrestles the shoe as he falls back in the bed.
And why are you panicking?
The assembly.
Oh yeah, what time was that?
Noon.
Oh, we gotta go.
Or it chucks the other shoe at him and runs downstairs.
Fucking crits him.
He dies.
He
falls asleep.
You kill Conan.
DM,
Civil
get a
War.
new character.
Now you have to really weekend at Bernie's.
DM make a new character. Such a fucking power move.
Oh God! No, you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that.
It's such a power
No,
move.
no.
Thank you.
No, you're not allowed to say that. No.
Do we remember where the assembly is gonna be at?
It's up at the headquarters of Morrison Cove, so it should be just up the dolly.
Uh-huh. And she, like, looks out. How long does it look like it's gonna take?
You look out and you see at the very, like, top of Elrich Reach, there's a big, gondola, like, machine that goes up and down, straight
reminds me of
to
home.
this large building. It does remind you of home.
Yeah.
Technology-wise, this city's, like, pretty up there.
God damn it.
Reminds you of a Mianli, but it, like,
It's like
it feels
still...
a little bit more welcoming in its build.
Yeah. It's more homey.
Not like they're trying to be above you at every fucking corner, you know?
Yeah.
Mianli feels like you're being looked down upon.
Sounds about right. But yeah, so it looks like it's gonna maybe take, like, what?
Looks like it's gonna maybe take, like, an hour if you're quick.
Oh, I hate that.
Maybe if you're quicker, you can cut it down to a little over half.
That's the best
All
I
three
can
of
do.
you go bolting out of your rooms. No disregard for anyone leaving theirs at the moment as you, like, crash into, like, this goblin couple that's making their way out of their room.
Sorry.
And you're, hey, I'm walking here!
Well, we're running. We're late.
And don't be late!
So real.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. All right.
And you make your way down the stairs and see Yeshua and Bobert groggily eating a bowl of what looks like almost like a curry, but with big fat noodles.
Oh, so like pad thai?
Yeah, sure, whatever that is.
Okay.
Yep, that one.
I'm not sure pad thai is a curry, but
Like
And
fantasy pad.
yes,
Or it's not
Nice.
pad thai,
Bobert
it's the other
is
one that I'm thinking
eating
of.
a lovely gruel-like oatmeal.
Oh, nice cinnamon. No.
there's some water.
Would you like to tip them off to your bolting?
Nah.
Nah, just bolt past.
If anything, we'll run past and she'll be like, sorry, we're late for the assembly. Like, stay if you wish. And she runs off.
Okay. Let's feel
Pad thai.
tie.
We zoom.
We zoom. We move. We go.
Oh, meal.
Alrighty, Yeshua, you and Bobert see them all bolt by in a flash.
We can wait for them after.
Yeshua, your decision?
Am I done with my food?
We just got
Roll
it, dude.
Constitution?
I got a 23.
Damn.
You slurped that shit down. And also, it was delicious. Had the weirdest spice
Okay.
profile for a morning food, but honestly, you see why. You feel invigorated.
Okay, I guess I'll go after then.
Damn.
And you just leaving Bobert?
Yeah, if I see Yeshua going, I guess I'm just gonna leave this food, I guess. I don't know.
Probably take it with you. We'll come back.
Book.
I did buy that for Bobert, but
I
you
bought
know,
that
I guess
before.
You see the barkeep. You can take the bowl.
That's a good thing. God. Just eat and walk and let's go.
Grandpa's gotta get his nutrients.
Peepaw needs his nutrient.
He's not that
And-
old.
I feel that.
He's not. You're
You're
all on
like
your
30, aren't you?
38.
To be fair, for a goblin,
Okay, well maybe.
To be fair for a hangover.
that too.
Valid.
Age has nothing to do with a hangover.
Anyways, you guys bolt your way out of the building,
Easy.
and all follow from various distances as you make your way through the town. And as you pass buildings and streetways, you see one long street leading all the way up to this fairly built building. Looks a little bit different, more noticeable architecturally. Just kind of pointing out this connection point for both of the towns. And as you run up, you see there is this post. It's empty. It looks like almost like a ticket counter, but there's no one in it. Looks a bit vacant today.
Can I go inside of the ticket counter?
Yeah,
Sure.
no.
Really?
You climb through the open window and walk in the ticket counter.
Wow. This is how I would feel if I took people's tickets. This was amazing.
The rest of you see Kona burst by as he did not make it there as soon as Yeshua did. And you see there's like this, you know, like train stations when they have those turn things?
Yeah.
To
Oh,
let
the
turntable?
people in one by one.
Turn
Yeah, the turntable.
style.
Mm-hmm.
In style. You
Easy.
see he like attempts to like vault over it. And you see his arm slip a little and he kind of lands on the other side hitting his back.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm good.
But he just got a
you
broken
continue
arm.
I can't believe Yesh already died.
That was
That was
Kona.
Kona.
Why did I believe that was me?
Is it bad? My gut reaction was to say I'm manifesting shush.
That's crazy.
I don't
And I
mean
believed
that,
you.
but my brain was like, say the funny, say the funny.
From his,
God, no one-
Yeshua was like, wait, I'm dead?
Pulls out gun, always have been.
Always have been.
Truth
Why,
is,
Yeshua's been dead for
Been
50
dead for
years.
50 years.
The friends were
Stop.
real Yesh was the friends we made along the way.
truth is, the game's been rigged from the start or some shit.
Game's been
Or
rigged from
some
the start.
shit.
Anyways,
That can't be asked to actually go the full way and is just, like just wants to go home.
you guys continue in, and you see one of the big gondolas is at the ready, door wide open,
Runs in.
and you guys bolt in.
Go.
And as you do,
Go, go.
almost automatically, these doors close behind you, and you hear machines power up. As Bobert, you take a big scoop of your gloopy, sticky oats,
Hell yeah. I love
and the machine shakes around as you guys are slowly made up the gondola.
Yay. How
thought you were gonna
long?
like evaporate my goop, dude.
How long does it look like it's
Stops
gonna?
existing.
How long does it look like it's gonna take with how slow it's moving?
Okay,
Looks like it's gonna take
about.
about like 20 or so minutes.
Mm-hmm. And
Maybe a bit longer.
how long do we have?
You have like about past 15 minutes. It's like 11:40, like 6 right now.
Can I do a thing? Because is it electronic or is it magically inclined? Is
You know those are both the same. You can indeed do what you're thinking.
I'm going to make a mistake.
I'm scared.
Oh man, I love having a bowl of oatmeal.
Can I let my chaos magic surge to try and make this thing go faster?
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
Fuckers, still my
Go ahead
oatmeal.
and roll.
Okay, have
So
baby.
I'm assuming I roll arcane or arcana first to see if it actually does it, and then I gotta roll chaos magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is for
I
arcana.
was gonna have you roll chaos first, but that doesn't make no sense.
Okay. Well, it's good that you're letting me roll arcana first, because that's a 19.
Sweet.
And chaos? Oh no.
Oh.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a D&D.
It's a 78.
It's
remember.
been so long.
I know, that's kind of why I wanted to do it. It's a 78
Did you have
DM.
to do it while we're suspended, though?
Yes, because it's funny.
I don't wish to write a new character. This one's kind of the reason for the plot line.
At the moment,
Huh.
Please don't be bad.
What do you mean, huh?
and that
What
means
is that supposed to mean?
it's
just like-
interesting, is all.
Okay. Rosalie, as you flare up your chaotic magic,
Yeah, she'll kind of like
and
send off a
you-
warning to everybody, like, everybody might want to sit down or hold on to something real fast as she like charges
Hold
up
on
some
to
green
what?
energy.
What?
She like charges up some green
I
energy
ain't
on
no
her
bitch.
hand and touches like the wall or something.
you guys see there's almost this like electric green pulse of energy coming from Rosalie's hands that kind of channels up her arm into her eyes for a second as this pulse sends through the machinery that you're in, and the walls begin to wobble just a little as you feel this slow incline ramp up exponentially until you bolt up the line.
Oh no.
Hopefully there was no
Ro-
gondolas on the way.
Bobert,
I didn't
go
think
ahead.
about
Go ahead and go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me a dex
This is-
saving throw.
For your
Yeah.
oatmeal?
Yeah. It's on that one. Fuckers stole my oatmeal. Okay, have shit, 19 or
Bobber,
whatever.
you're
Out the window.
eating your oatmeal, and as you're holding it in your hands, the window is open, and you see it just. As you're holding the bowl, the liquid itself just levitates out the window, piece by piece. And all you're left with is a clean wooden bowl.
Pac-Man eats some on its way out.
No, he just watches it disappointed.
So sad.
Bobber's not even like holding on to anything or anything. He's too used to the chimera at this point. So he's just standing still, looking disappointingly at the food flying out the window.
Fucker stole my oatmeal. Okay, have shit, this gondola.
Bro's fucking crewmate stole his money like 2 minutes ago, and now his oatmeal's gone.
This is just a comically bad day for Bobert.
This is
Oh,
not.
man.
This is becoming a very bad,
This is
no
the,
good day for Bobbert.
I was about to say, like, this is the no good, horrible, very bad day.
Yeah.
And as you guys are being shot forward through the sky, and this time not on a ship, but in a small metal box,
We are a projectile.
as you look out the windows and see the folding sands off in the distance and the large cliffs above you that have these big, almost stone pillars that turn the sands into this beautiful, shimmering water. All around you, these odd spectral butterflies begin to flitter around as flower petals rain from the ceiling and vines start to grow throughout the box. And as they do, all of this forestry begins to overtake the almost cabin-like thing you're in. And you're just left with a very picturesque, beautiful experience. At 200 miles per hour, but
Yeah, she like launches it and then they start growing and she's like holding onto the railing. She looks around, she's like, oh, well, at least it's better than I thought it was gonna be.
You have
Yes,
to fucking
she's
say
nice.
something.
Wanna know what would make it better? My fucking full of oatmeal.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bobert.
Yeah, I bet you are. Only $5.
Oh, okay. And she like takes out 5 gold and gives it to him.
They fly out the window.
roll me a dex saving throw.
Who, me or Bobert?
You!
Oh, well, that's a 15 on the die, so it's not that bad. So it's a 17.
I'm rolling for the wind. That's a 19.
Oh.
Rosalie, you lose 5 gold as it flies out the window.
She goes to hand it off. She goes to hand it off to Bobber, and then it also flies out the window, and her head just like shoots towards the window. And then she just slow turns back to Bobbert.
Yeah, I just imagine the most deadpan stare as this whole thing is happening.
How about you wait till we've stopped moving?
She like bites her lip a little bit, looks down, kind of like embarrassed, and just like goes sits in the corner.
Someone below us just got paid.
Someone else got my freaking
Somebody
full of-
just got pelted with fucking gold.
Yeah, that shit reached terminal velocity. You killed 5 people.
Hell yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, it would be the first time we killed 5 people with gold pieces out of a gondola, but you know.
True.
Anyways, after just a few minutes, your guys' gondola, as it approaches the top, almost reaches these big bulges that are on the wire. That as it hits the first one, you feel a big jolt, and you all fly forward for a second. As it reaches the next one, it jolts again, almost like it's reaching some like speed limiters that are like trying to keep it from, like an elevator having those bracers so it doesn't hit the bottom.
Look out the window and the brakes are on fire.
I was about to say for like
You
5
see
like
the line behind you is lit.
I was about to say, like, as we're getting closer, my brain just immediately thought, wait a minute, how are we gonna stop?
How do I get off this ride?
I didn't think about that part.
Yeah,
That's
it's out.
crazy.
As you guys bolt up the rail, and these big limiters all just as it's approaching the main stop, and eventually your speed is heavily decreased and you guys roll in to an abrupt stop, almost like when a train reaches the end of the road and there's that big thumper that stops it.
Yeah.
You guys slam into that. and all go flying to the other side.
Like face plants against the floor.
You see Kona is like on the ceiling, then falls to the floor.
I should stay at the end.
Well, we made our time, I guess, back.
I should have given up on diplomatic matters.
Is everybody okay?
Yeshua, are you alive?
What's your definition of okay?
Are you alive?
Breathing?
Fair enough. As you see, is Kona stumbles up. Ooh, let's get going. Shall we?
Please? She, like, gets up.
Makes it to the sliding door, but it doesn't slide open, and his hand runs into it. Then he, like, pats on it a couple times, and it, like, slowly starts opening, and then jitters. And then eventually, like, one of the doors open.
She'll, like, shimmy out. Are there, like, guards up here or something?
You don't see anyone.
Oh, okay, good.
Might be bad. They might be inside.
It's fine, that means nobody can see this. What time is it at the moment?
Rosalie, it is about 11:58-ish.
Oh, sick.
Oh, record time.
Literally.
Well, let's get you inside, Kona.
And you see Kona's already like limping off. And you guys make your way towards the biggest building up in Morrison Cove. As you pass by some fairly well-kept homes, it's a lot more grassy up here on this cliffside than you had imagined. You see, you're basically walking on this big cliff that's jutting out from the sand along this wall that the big pillars make as the sand goes through and turns into water. And as you walk along this wall cliffside town, these bright sun-reflecting orange roofs, it seems like almost no one's around. You do hear some murmurs in homes and whatnot, and in buildings, what seems like market. But other than that, as you get closer to this big assembly building, you begin to hear big presence of a crowd. And as you do, you all turn a long street corner to see a sea of civilians that all seem to be conversing with each other, all seem to be like of many different race. You see half-orc, you see goblin folk, humans, you even see some tabaxi, shifter. You see a lot of mixed races. Almost seems like they're all different flavors of the Mundit Sea. All look like they're from a lot of different places. And as you guys approach, you see there are guards that are almost surrounding the entire congregation, the entire big crowd in this city that almost surrounds this big building in a large circle on this road. And as you see Kona wade his way through the people, eventually some people take notice of him, and you see some people almost, you're Kona of Uranus. He's Kona of Uranus. He's here. He's here. And you see there's like this loud chatter about Kona being around, and you hear him go, "Oh, gods, no." And you see people begin to make space and room for you guys to walk through. Oh, gods, yes. And you guys walk through the sea of people, and you see some are on the ground praying. You see some are in like these odd white cloaks that are like adorned with these weird sigils almost that like are in big bold almost font as they nod to all of you as you pass by. And you make it through this big gate that these soldiers are standing in front of, as you hear the murmurs of the people only intensify as you pass by. As you hear a lot of them are almost cheering, mentioning how happy they are for Kona considering or something. And as you guys walk through the gate, you walk over this big bridge that's almost like a moat, but this pretty fancy bridge surrounded by a lovely lawn as you make it in through big large doors widening on their own to welcome you in.
This place is huge, says Bobert.
But you guys walk into this room that
Damn.
is very populated, and I didn't want to just hit you with a bunch of random names and like people talking
Understandable.
that you wouldn't understand, so I decided to map it out, figuring that would help a little. And as you walk in, there's a lot of chatter going on, there's a lot of conversation going on, but none of it is with each other, and a lot of it seems to be very concentrated in their own spots.
Oh my god, they gossiping.
Feels like there is already a tension in the room.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes. Yippee.
Don't worry, I'm moving Yesh.
But who made this map?
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm glad you asked.
Oh, always.
I wanna
so
go.
curious.
At Czepeku,
Let's go.
my loves.
My favorite people.
Lovely war map.
Let's
Where
go.
even though there isn't a war,
Why'd you laugh like
there's this
you
lovely
good?
war map.
You laugh like that.
I love
You-
regular show? Okay.
What?
Know how Rick and Morty laugh or whatever the fuck their names are.
Thank you for naming the the polar opposite of the show that you initially mentioned.
Yeah. You're
Crazy.
welcome. Anytime.
Wild.
What were you
do the
saying?
laugh again, DM? Okay, I don't know.
Yes, I don't think it's from anywhere. It just came out. Okay, let's stop
It reminded
analyzing
me
it.
of Squidward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Squidward. I love Squidward.
Squabwarb.
Squabworb. And as you guys
My favorite
walk into the
SpongeBob.
building,
Does this room feel familiar to me? Not like actively familiar, but like
Not, I've been here, but looks familiar.
Rosalie, roll history.
okay. Let me see. Where's my history? That's a 15.
Rosalie, you've walked into a combat planning room before, especially with the buildings look. It looks like this is less of a like peace negotiation building and more of a
War room.
war room or planning room for the next round of attack or
battles.
how do we cripple our enemies like produce wise or something like that. It looks it looks very not welcoming exactly. But a lot of the research and stuff around, a lot of the different scattered things, and with a lot of dust that you see covering almost everything, this building looks very old.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it might not have been used until today.
Sick.
Worm.
But as you walk in, and you hear Kona saying, "Sorry I'm late," you hear a lovely voice. "Oh, no, please, don't worry about it. We've been waiting for you for a long time, but that's okay. Please take your seat." And you hear a murmur from behind the girl in the center. "Naomi, there's no seats. Take your stand." "Wait, don't do that. That's hostile." And you see she starts scratching her head.
I would say
Welcome in.
places, everyone.
Thank you. Take your places, everyone.
That's crazy. Hey DM, I'm gonna take out the bucket and sit on it.
Bobert, you unleash the bucket.
I unleash the bucket, I sit on it. Hell yeah.
Does your green child need a booster seat?
Does your
That's
green child need a booster seat?
My green child.
This is an adult goblin man.
This is adult
That's
goblin
an-
man.
That's an adult
Oh, I'll
man.
be damned.
That's an
Well, my
adult
question
man
still
goblin.
stands. Does he need a booster seat?
God.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
We're quoting. That's crazy. All from Bobert sitting on bucket.
Insert clip here.
No, don't do that.
I'm not playing that
Well-
clip, but thank you, Legends of Adventures, for that lovely.
I love that freaking show.
I love
So
that
good.
too. As you see, she looks half elf, maybe. The girl that stands before all of you. Fairly tall, fairly slender. She looks very kind in nature, like, just from the get-go. Just by looking.
DM, does she have kind eyes?
Kindest you've seen in a long time. She looks like she should not be up there right now. Almost like she's kind of shaking. And
This poor kid's gonna get eaten alive.
all in the same time, you see her kind of breathe in. Thank you all for coming today. I believe we have important discussions that need to be had. Kona, now with you, finally in attendance. Though you're a little late, we are all, I'm sure, glad to have you. And you see Kona nods across the room. Now, on to business. The sands have long since been overlooked. We have all been left out to dry by the Navy.
Yep.
Am I wrong? And you see like murmurs of a kind of like a nodding acceptance. And through our efforts of dealing with the blight for many years now, losing, all of us have lost. All of us. As she kind of looks to the floor and then focuses back up. But with the actions of Miss Cosetta, the great doctor of our age, and she kind of looks over across the room to a goblin girl that you guys recognize. As she kind of looks over and waves awkwardly. And the efforts of the Wavewind Crusaders, as she looks over to this group sitting, looking onward as if they're really bored, and kind of leaning against the table, like ruffians. We were able to duly spread out the cure and finally quell the blight after so many years. This was the first show that we were capable of things together without reaching out for the Navy's assistance. And after years of silence from them, we took things into our own hands and made a difference. Now the Wavewinds, a pirate group, and Morrison Cove, and El Retreach have all joined in one to create this alliance, to create a force, something more than a faction, something more than a nation, but a stable home for all of us. And we would love for you all to join us as all proprietors of the Mundit Sea and the sands all around. If we stand together, we can truly make a home out of this harsh world we were given. Hell, it's the only way to survive at this point. And as she looks over to this group sitting, you see this big burly guy who's kind of leaning against the counter, fist in his face, kind of looks like he's constantly analyzing the poor girl. An interesting idea. But what say the Navy when they discover? Hell, the pirates I don't even care about.
Wins.
But those wackos over there I don't trust. And you see he points across the room to this group. And you see a man and a woman, an elven woman, but looks like, from all you can tell, a human man. Both in that same kind of white cloaked attire that you saw at the outside with the normal people. Well, yes, he has a point. How do you plan to work with the wackos?
Do I recognize them?
Aura, roll me a history.
12.
Aura, you don't recognize him or her. You don't recognize where they're from.
Yeah.
But you do recognize the garb.
I figured.
And from what you know in like through your back alley connections of pirates and thieves and whatnot, you do know of them as some sort of cult.
Oh. Not what I was expecting.
At least that's what you hear in little rumors. Almost like they're a cult.
A cult.
Constantly
like up the
seeking.
Shot.
Sorry.
Brother.
No.
Well, you hear of them as a cult seeking forbidden knowledge. That's what they're mostly known as. And as this guy kind of gets a little more heated, you see the woman next to him kind of puts her arm up and looks across the room, and goes, "Well, how do you expect us to work with some sick corpos?" As you see
Sarah.
Good point.
her look across the room at this guy, and you hear her continue on. "We all know that those at Grenlugi have been working for years now with the Navy. That is how you get your name of the Glass Weavers, is it not?"
DM, do I know that name? Bless me.
Bobert, you don't even have to roll.
Oh,
You know of a big, almost like a manufacturing group, at least. You know that you get almost all of your mineral materials, all of your glass materials, all of, like, anything that has to do with rare stones comes from a glass weaver faction. You knew it had to do with the Mundit Sea, but you didn't really know who or what it has to do with. You just have heard the name before. And you know they supply the Navy and the wider world with basically all of its glass.
man.
Yeah, and that's called business. What of it? Nothing. It just raises an alarm to me. Seeing as we're going against the Navy's wishes and putting together a faction against the Iron Hand of it all, I'd assume someone working with them monetarily might not have our best interests in mind. And you see, as this guy, like, kind of gets, like, all snarky and pissed. Women.
Sounds like a corpo. This is the CEO we're looking at, lads.
Whatever.
And you see almost like this huge, burly jock, like, guard that stands next to him. If you plan to demean my master's character, then I assume you're ready to fight. As you see, they, like, unsheath this huge sword.
Like anime sized?
Not anime sized.
Oh, thank God.
But it is a
You're
pretty
looking
big
at
great
gender-bent
sword.
guts right now. It's like the size of the breaker sword.
It's a sword bigger than them. But you see, Malara, the person you guys have met before, doesn't like Rosalie. Kind of steps forward and, like, unsheaths her scimitar. There will be no combat here. This is a safe place, one of discussion. Now please sheath your weapon. And you see the girl in the middle. Please, no need for that. No fighting, please.
Aura
come together as
kind of
allies.
has Aura has like a oh right moment, and then she sets down her swords and her pistol on the end over here and walks away from them. She's like, oh right, I probably shouldn't be armed while I'm in here. Huh? That can come off wrong.
Now, we agreed to your carrying of your weapons out of a good faith. But if you would follow our friend over there and leave them on the table, it would be greatly appreciated.
Yay.
And you see she notices and gives you a thankful nod.
And she
Alright.
nods back.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Hey, I'm good at those. What's my mod again?
+7.
That's fucking broken.
What is?
I don't have, so I don't have like proficiency in it, but according to D&D Beyond, I have a 0 in that,
Huh?
but I have a +4 to charisma, so I'm confused.
For persuasion?
Yes. I'm just gonna say +4 and it's a 16.
I thought you were proficient
That's
in
weird.
persuasion.
Yeah,
I'm
thought that was,
proficient
like,
in
your main
perception.
proficient.
Oh.
Oh.
I have expertise in perception, not persuasion.
Oh, that's right. You were trying to work on getting
You were
persuasion.
working on your persuasion.
Yes,
so-
Oh, yeah.
working on it. Working on
Cause your
it.
persuasion was shit.
What'd you roll?
It's 16 total.
16. Aura.
Rosalie will follow suit and put her stuff on the table too. Which doesn't mean much because she is a magic user.
I guess I'll stand up off of the buggy and put my shit in that and stand next to it.
You see, everyone proceeds to de-arm themselves. You see the quote-unquote cult group like puts down their stabs. The obvious pirates across the way put down their many arms. And you see the large sword plumb across the table.
Donk.
Hey, who's that fella standing at the stairs?
You see
Sort of over here.
there's this almost shady-like figure that's just kind of sitting. He's got these big leather boots clad in this pretty shimmery gold lining
He rides
and a very
bikes.
noticeable cowboy hat.
I can't believe Joshi Shimada's in this. So
Jesse should know.
yeah.
I
just
forgot
kinda-
about that bit.
I was kind of looking out the
Remember
corner
their
of his eye
wedding?
at everyone.
It was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Alright.
Moving on.
And you see Remen puts down her pen.
10 years mightier than disorder something.
Pretty much.
Or some shit.
Or some shit.
Thank you. Thank
You
you
can
all.
write with a crayon. It's fine.
With that said, as a joint coalition,
Joy.
at least an offer, I would like for everyone to express their greatest grievances with the sands, with your people, and we can come up with any possible way any of us can pull our resources. Ryan, would you like to start? And you see across the room, same guy. Yeah, sure. So, my name is Ryan Darwick.
Hi,
Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Sorry.
That's in character, by the way.
He kind of looks side to side, really confused.
That's funny that indicates that Rosalie and Bobert had the same joke.
They went to the same school.
They went to the same rehab center. Whatever.
This
Probably.
Ryan just like looks around and Rosalie's just like, it's only polite, sorry.
God, I'm getting so lost in the bits. Fuck.
It's okay. We went, hi, Ryan.
To recollect, Rosalie just
Yes.
goes like, oh, and she slides 5 gold pieces to Robert.
Thank you. Craps. Yes. Money.
Ah, yes, I'm Brian Darwick. Nice to meet you. As he kind of looks across the room, really confused. And this is Ori Kiru.
Ori!
Hi, nice to meet you all.
No.
Hi.
No,
Yeah,
damn, I was about to give you 10.
You see, he continues. We are of truth towards oblivion. Most of you may have heard rumors and murmurs about a cult group, of which we are not. Unless your definition of cult involves scholars. If it does, then I guess we're a cult. But we simply seek the truth. A truth we are scared to share with all of you, if it is true. So, we will not explain what we seek. We only seek your help. And we will gladly join this alliance of yours. Yes, and what help do you seek, sir? Well, I'm sure many of you have heard of the great winged menace across the sands as of recent. It seems to have taken hold in a great place of ancient significance, of which we need entry. And also, we have lost many of soul attempting to breach the ruins, losing them to many feathered fiends. After which, we've had a few of its envoys, I assume? Envoys? Like, yes. Apparently, the birds have joined together. The rocks joined together. Yes. They speak of a king. What's his name? Thunder Ass, something like that. But they speak of him as if he's some sort of ruler over them, and he seeks blood and obedience, of which we have denied him, and so they are constantly sent to our village and wreak havoc almost every week. It is really coming into conflict with all of our research goals. Yes, and we can't continue our research if we're constantly getting pecked at by giant birds. Yes, what Ori said. Okay. So it seems like a greater military force could be necessary. Yes, that would be nice. Well then, I have just the answer to that. As you see, she glances over to Kona, and you see Kona nods. Yes, the people of Uranus are more than willing to lend a hand with some birds, if that's the case. We have been dealing with some of those envoys you speak of as well, as of recent, as he glances over to you guys, and then back. Oh, well, that's lovely. Kona, was it? Yes, it's Kona. Awesome. Good to meet you, sir. And you see they both nod to each other. And as they finish with their discussion, you see across the room, right then, who's gonna worry about my problems? And you see Naomi, or this girl in the center. I forgot I didn't tell you her name, so you won't know her name, but her name is Naomi. She turns around to them.
No, it's not. I don't know her name.
Why, of course. Speak. Well then, some of my minds have been utterly ransacked by some kobold and wormy presence. and I need them exterminated. It is the only way we're going to get back into business and meet this week's, well, as we're reaching the end of the month, monthly quota. And if we don't reach that, we're going to have a little bit more problem than some winged rats to deal with. I mean the Navy. And you see the person next to him, they go, he means the Navy.
Didn't realize you had an echo.
What?
Is that in game?
Wasn't supposed to be, but it can be.
I didn't hear what you said.
Good.
They have a company that's lethal and has a quota.
As you speak up, Rosalie, and give a little joke, you see there's a little bit of a laughter in the room.
She just smiles and
you see
waves.
Melara
Kindly.
just kind of rolls her eyes and walks back to her prior destination.
Yeah, she
Or,
just looks at the guard and she like smiles and waves with the kind smile. Like, hi.
And then, like, after the glare and you give a kind smile and wave, you see they look confused and then
Yeah,
wave
she
back.
didn't mean it as like a malicious thing. She meant it like it was a joke, so she didn't mean it like as like I'm like to be an asshole.
They do not know how to feel about these.
She's very
Guard
kind.
will remember that.
Very sweet.
And you see Naomi responds, oh, well, it seems like you're having a problem with the winders? Yeah, they're drilling holes into my mines. In the glasslands? Yes, that's what I said, isn't it? What, are you dumb? Well, we have historically never known the Dunewinders to go that deep into the Mundit Sea, but if that's the case, then something might have changed, and that's a little bit bigger than your mines, is it not? What do I know about some worms? What do you know exactly? You're not born here, sir. What do you mean by that? I mean your knowledge of the flora and fauna may be a little bit lacking. So, if knowledge is what you need, especially of the creatures of this land, the next best help for you, as she looks across the room at these guys, would be our resident scholars, would it not? And you see his face instantly go sour, and you see Ryan's face instantly go sour. Well. As she looks from place to place, if you would be willing to offer some of Granlogi's materials, we would be willing to assist you in any way you need. Especially if it's just dealing with some kobolds. If it was just dealing with some kobolds, I'd do it myself. Again, with this alliance made, we will have the strongest military force in the seas. Mundit, at least. We'll have ample knowledge of the entire region from both parties of those raised here and those studied here, and those whose sciences made all the difference for our land. This is the strongest place you can be. and you see eventually this guy begins to step off of the stairs that you noticed before, and he kind of walks forward, and you see he pulls out a 6-shooter. And he places it down on the table really loud, as it makes a loud metal thump.
I wish Jesse Shimada would chill out.
He didn't decide to do that when everybody else was doing it?
It likes the party.
Huh?
Now I'm not one for fancy-smanchy conversation, but what little lady makes you think we could handle what the Navy couldn't handle? This sea is the wild South. It's because the sea is in the South. I can't say the Wild West.
Yeah,
I got
I
you.
know. I imagine she mumbles that.
I've lived here my whole life. How do you and a band of ragtag group of people plan to stand a chance when even Gren Logie, the oldest running town in this entire damn region, still struggles every day? If all you're promising me is some more guns, then we're out. And you see the guy kind of sitting, still antsy, still got the sour look on his face from thinking of working with the weirdos across the way. If we get your people, do I have to pay them? No, you wouldn't have to. We pay our people. All right, I'm in. And you see this guy quickly looks over to the the big cowboy guy quickly looks over to the guy. He goes, "But what? So you can't be serious." And he stops him, puts his big hand in his face. Already made my decision. It's not for you to make, is it? Yeah. So why don't you go and sit back down, Sheriff? And you see, kind of snorts a little bit, puts back on his hat, and makes his way back to the stairs and takes a seat. Well, if that is all, and this alliance can be put together, does anyone object? And as you all sit there, there's this odd buzzing glow that emanates from under Kona's cloak.
Uh-oh.
And you see Kona kind of
Detect
keep
good and
snapping
evil.
it.
Yeah, that's a good
My
shout.
divine sense. Hello.
You got a mom in there.
It's
Stared directly in eyes.
it's just a call stone.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still detecting good and evil in this bitch. I'm sorry.
Rosalie,
I can sense
you-
any celestial, fiends, or undead within 60 feet.
you sense a little no, it should be fine. Yeah. The only location you still sense any fiend-like quality is still in
His aura.
Honestly,
yeah,
probably
you're
both.
feeling an aura.
You right?
The fiend.
But yeah, you do sense it in the tieflings, I guess, because they are tiefling. But like, it's not enough to be considered an
Yes.
evil or malice.
For a
that you
second, it's
taste.
like a little taste of it. It's like a little hint. And
It's
so
more of like a
she's
whiff that you're getting of something else while you're trying to smell something else. So you're like, fucking get out.
shoves Aura out of the way, like fucking move.
It's the LaCroix of demons.
It's the LaCroix.
Oh.
Yes, it's exactly that. You do smell it across the room as well. But that's about it.
I'm assuming from this individual up here, probably. And of course, her.
And
'cause
Malara.
Yep.
Yes. But
For a second, she's like,
As-
"Oh, fiend. Oh, yeah, that's right.
as the conversation continues and you hear the girl standing, closing out, and as some of us were late, and some of you I am meeting for the first time, and as you see Kona like almost wrestling with his callstone, like shut up. You see across the room the girl. My name is Naomi Nabel. It's wonderful to meet you, and I thank you all for being present. And as Kona kind of gives up as people start to look over at him, almost like, bro, you didn't silence your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of
It's the
like turns
worst.
around and spins really quick. He's like,
Or it does like a mocking.
he kind of turns around and spins a bit. Give me 1 second.
If you need to take
He
that,
puts
the
it up to his
door's
ear.
over there.
I'm doing something. I can't. No. What?
Mom, I'm in the
Um,
middle of something.
And as you kind of hear, because callstones always seem to be kind of on speaker,
A little bit.
Yeah.
all you guys hear is insane, frantic screaming.
Oh God. Do we
From-
recognize the voice?
So many voices.
Oh.
Almost like a city under siege.
Oh, shit.
And
Yeah.
as you hear from the other side, go, you need to get now. Bad, the blight, it different. And like as it's happening, there's almost like this loud explosion. And go ahead and roll me a perception. Or as you are the closest.
Okay.
Hey, I'm good at the. Not 20.
Hey.
Or from the other side of the phone, yes, the phone,
You got it.
you can hear murmurs from people as it's almost conflicting with the screams that you hear. Please, please come with me. You'll be safe. Please. We're here to save you. I'm here to save you. And you hear what sounds like a woman. Oh, please. Jamie, no. And as you hear the person approach that person, look, just touch me. You will be safe too. And then you hear a shriek as the phone is overtaken by a scream that echoes throughout the room. And then the stone goes cold.
My favorite.
And you see Coda almost like hunched over. How did I didn't see. What? And you see his look of shock turns into almost this rage. as he's kind of shaking. And you see across the room, oh, and what was all that? Is that your supposed people with your supposed army? And your entire civilization is in shambles. To fall that quick just from you leaving home? How's that supposed to help us then?
Daggers.
And,
Daggers are being stared at this man.
as it occurs, and like there's almost like this wave of murmurs that it's going around the room almost all at once, and you see Naomi, who just introduced herself, is like almost like stumbling. She looks completely shocked. Well then, I guess that's it. This was a lost cause. And you see, he picks himself up. This big guy.
You are surprisingly short-sighted for a businessman.
Is that
Hey.
out loud? Oh shit.
That's all you have to say, Red One. You can go ahead and get out of our way. We're leaving.
Your loss.
Just like you have your issues, we have our issues of our own.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to make everyone else's issues Gren Logie's issues. I got people to look after, and I've
But
got
you
money to
expect
look after.
them to make your issues theirs. You can't notice the hypocrisy.
Well, young sprite, that's how business works.
Then watch your business fail.
And you see almost like this horrible stench coming from his mouth as he like almost gets in your face, Rosalie.
Aura shoulder checks him. Back up.
Hey, we can deal with our problems. Can you deal with yours?
You were just asking for help with the worms. I don't think you can.
Hey, we'll find our way. Yes, we'll find our way. And you see this same soldier pulls out, like, kind of unsheaths their weapon a little bit, but kind of like looks over at Rosalie and kind of holds back from unsheathing all of it. We'll find something out. But a doomed country ain't what I'm looking for. And you see they
Then
leave
have
the
fun
room.
jamming with your own.
Wonder if that cowboy knows he left his revolver.
I'm gonna grab it if that's good.
He didn't leave his revolver.
But I think it'd be so funny, DM.
No, he
It'd also
didn't
be
leave
just
his
hilarious if he
revolver.
just said that to mess with him.
Sorry, cowboy.
That makes it look.
I didn't look at none. And as it happens, you see, I'm gonna call them TTO from now on. Truth Toward Oblivion.
Yep.
He said the name was of their little group. Well, if that's all, we're gonna take our leave. Please deal with whatever you need to. We don't exactly have the force to assist with anything. We wish you the best. If you need us, you know where to find us, Naomi. As you see, Naomi just kind of like solemnly nods off. And you see Rowan walks up to you guys. Like, you guys need to go. Like,
That's the
like, you
plan.
Yes, we need to go, but we need more than just ourselves, honestly.
You see Naomi perk up at that. If you need any help, we have forces. We
Anything
have our
would be.
lovely pirate crew as well as my most trusted people I can send with you. As she comes back and talks to Malara that kind of has her hand on her shoulder already. Malara, can you please see to them that everything is safe in Uranus? I'm not trying to leave you right now. Please, do it for me.
Oh, they're gay. Cool.
Fine.
Love wins.
Fine, I'll go. But
Thank you.
please, stay safe. As you see, Tree kind of walks up and kind of puts his arm around Naomi, kind of coddling her a little, as she looks like her legs are wobbling, like she's about to fall over.
She okay?
She looks very much not built for this.
Oh.
Yeah.
She looks like she's never been class president before.
No.
This was her first public speaking event. Oh. And she had the asshole show up to it. This poor girl.
It's alright. She did great.
Malara walks to the end of the other room. Jackin, you come with. And you see this guy perks up. Oh, finally some action. And you see him like run across the table and hop down. Let's get the fuck out of here. And he like starts to head towards the door.
He's
And
sprinting.
Malara walks forward. Well, are you coming?
That's the plan. Or like grabs Kona and starts pulling.
And Kona like seems like completely frozen in shock. And when you pull him, yes, let's go.
And grab my bucket full of crap.
If
Let's
anything,
go.
we'll explain along the way the actual issues that are happening.
And Remen kind of pushes Kona forward. And you guys are all off.
Off to the ship.
Off to the ship.
Foodie sheep.
Food that ship.
And we will skip the fun little events that would probably happen as you approach the gondola and see the out of service one and then see the working one down the other line as you pretend like it wasn't you.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. I wonder who did that. Anyway.
Yeah, I wonder.
And you all quickly make your way towards your ship at port in Elrich Reach. With that, would you all like to take a nice little break?
Yes, I need a pee.
Yeah!
Sweet.
Let's go.
Let's go! I love infection plots.
Yeah.
Yeah.